Welcome back to the Barbecue Lab. My name is David, and thanks to you guys, we just hit 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are so excited, and we're going to announce the giveaway to celebrate that right here in this video. But it's not just celebration. We're going to give you a reason to celebrate, and we're going to teach you how to make candied bacon or pig candy in this video. So stay tuned. We can't thank you enough for all that you're doing to help us grow. You're telling people about us, you're subscribing yourself, you're watching our videos, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So to say thanks, we've got a contest that we're going to talk about right at the end of this video. But before we get there, I want to teach you how to make bacon candy. And we're going to use two different types to settle the debate. Should you use thick cut bacon or should you use regular cut bacon? Which one comes out better? We're going to try them both today. Now, these are packages of bacon I picked up at our local Kroger, not sponsored, just happened to be what they had on hand. So this is what we're going to work with today. So here's the process. We're going to start by taking a little bit of maple syrup, and we're going to paint the maple syrup on the bacon. Then we're going to put a little bit of turbinado sugar, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of barbecue rub, and then we're going to add some smoke, and it is going to be delicious. If you've never had candied bacon, this is something that you're going to want to make for your next football party or your next Christmas get-together. So there's not that much to it. All we need to do is get the bacon out of the package and onto these wire racks that's going to allow the fat to drip down. And I have a little bit of parchment paper underneath just to help for ease of cleanup. So let's get this bacon open. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut this bacon open. Nothing complex here. All we're going to do is lay some bacon out. So we're going to go ahead and, through the magic of YouTube, we're going to go ahead and fast forward this. You don't need to watch all this with me. Here we go. All right, so there you have it. We have the thick cut bacon on this side. We have the regular cut bacon on this side. And each is going to get the exact same treatment. All right, we're going to start with some maple syrup. We're going to paint this on as our binder so that all of the other rub and sugars that we're going to put on here are going to stick. All we're going to do is paint on a light coat on each piece, and it's ready to go on the smoker. It doesn't take a lot of maple syrup for each piece. All we're looking to do is give it a little bit of tack so that it makes sure that all of the things we're going to put on are going to stick. Now, are we going to do both sides of this bacon? Yeah, we totally could, but I'm guessing that today we're going to lacquer one side of this bacon as it cooks, and we'll make a decision halfway through if we want to go ahead and do the second side if we have time. All right, we have the maple syrup on. Next, we're going to use our sweet and spicy barbecue rub. We're just going to put a light dusting on top to give it a little bit of barbecue flavor, and that's going to be our next piece. So let's go ahead and get this on top. Now, how much rub you put on here is completely up to you. I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. I'm guessing we're probably going to use a total of a couple tablespoons of rub, but that's going to get covered up with the next layer, which is our brown sugar layer and our turbinado sugar layer. And so there's going to be plenty of seasoning on here. This is just to give it that savory, little bit of sweet. Most of our sweet's going to come from this next layer. All right, this is the next layer. It's called turbinado sugar, and turbinado sugar looks like that. Nice heavy granules of sugar. We're just going to put a little light coat on top of our turbinado sugar. Almost looks like really thick salt. It's not. It's a turbinado sugar, which is awesome. We're just going to put a light layer of that on top. Make sure we have a little bit here. Then we're going to go with the star of the show, which is our brown sugar. Now, this one, you can go pretty liberally with this because we want this to be candied bacon, and the candy is going to come from the sugars that you put on top. So I'm just grabbing decent sized handfuls, and we're just putting it right on top of the bacon. And as this cooks and that fat renders and the sugar dissolves, this is where you get that lacquered, hard candy. So don't feel like you have to really hold back on the brown sugar. Go ahead and put it on there pretty liberally, and you can thank me later. And that is it for the prep phase. All we have to do now is take this, put it on the smoker, and today we're using the CharGriller Gravity Series 980. It's a gravity feed smoker that we have a review coming out here in the next coming weeks, so be on the lookout for that. But we're going to put this on the Gravity Series, let this smoke at 275 degrees, and we're going to see how long the regular cut takes as opposed to how long the thick cut takes. So let's take this, put it on the smoker, and see what some smoke does. All right, on the right-hand side, we have the thick cut. On the left-hand side, we have the regular cut. And we're gonna let that go in a nice bath of smoke, and we'll see it in a little bit. Here we are after about 30 minutes on the CharGriller at about 275. 30 minutes gets us right around this doneness. So we still have a ways to go, but we're running at a relatively low temp, so totally fine with that. We're gonna let it just keep right on rolling. All right, we're here at about the hour and 15-minute mark. Remember, we had this right around 250, 275 for this whole entire cook. I would prefer 275, but what I found out is I actually ran a little short on charcoal in this gravity feed, had to add a little bit more. So we had a little bit of time during this cook where it was only about 250, but we're back up to 275, going about an hour and 10, 15 minutes, and here's what things look like right now. So if you look on this side, you can see as the smoke clears that this side right here has actually started to lacquer up and started to caramelize pretty nicely. You can see the nice glazy look over the top. That's what we're looking for. Now, as you move to the other side of the smoker though, you'll notice this side over here hasn't really truly melted yet and hasn't truly caramelized on the outside. And that's okay, because there's something to having that nice bite through of the sugar on the outside. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna take these two racks and I'm gonna flip them, and I'm gonna put the other one closer to the firebox. I think it's running a little hotter on this side over here, as we can see that this is caramelized over here. So I'm gonna flip them and see what they look like. So we have the final result right in front of us. We were able to take that maple syrup glaze that we put on top, as well as the barbecue rub and a little bit of that turbinado and brown sugar, and create amazing bacon candy. Now, the thing about this that I'm really loving is the fact that there's still a little bit of pliability to the bacon, but if you're gonna go ahead and try to break it in half, it's gonna break it in half really easy. Now, this is a thick piece of bacon. The thick piece of bacon, and then we have right here one of the thinner pieces of bacon. If you look at this one, you can see same look. It's gonna go ahead and crack easier because it's thinner. But the thing that's going to be fun is that the taste test tonight, we're going to taste test with some of the guys that are coming over here to the lab who are going to be here to be doing a different cook. We're going to let you know which ones they think are better, the regular bacon or the thick cut bacon. So let's see what they have to say. All right, so all the bacon has been eaten and the guys have all weighed in on what they thought. Now, none of them wanted to go on camera, maybe they're camera shy, but there were about 9 or 10 guys here tonight, and it was probably about 6-4 when it came to thick versus the regular cut. So the guys who liked the thick cut liked that it hadn't fully rendered the fat, and there was still some of that extra squishy, soft fat in there. The guys who liked the regular cut liked it that it was really crispy and snapped. So both are viable. And the question that we didn't answer earlier was which one took longer to cook. And really, they came out just about 10 minutes apart in the cook time. So when you're cooking between 250 and 275, that fat's gonna render, but that extra sugar on top is gonna keep it moist throughout the cook. And you only have to pull the regular cut stuff about 10 minutes before you'll pull the thick stuff. So now on to the contest, the giveaway, that we're celebrating 25,000 subscribers, and we couldn't have done it without you. We are so grateful to you guys for watching our videos and sharing our videos and being on our website. We're excited to be able to do this giveaway. And so what you can see behind me here is we have our giveaway package. And this includes a Kyoku Santoku knife. This knife is fantastic. We've used it quite a few times here at the lab already, and we have one to give away as a part of this package. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Kyoku knives, all 3 of these are Kyoku knives. This is out of their Daimyo series, and the knives that we have here are their chef knife, this is their Karitsuke knife, and this is their Santoku knife. And in this giveaway package, this Santoku knife is what's going to be given away as a part of this 25,000 subscriber special. So if you want to learn more about Kyoku knives, we'll have a link in the description below. But as a part of this package, one of these is a part of the package, and these are cool. You've got to check these out. We also have a ThermoPro wireless meat thermometer, and that's included in the package. We also have a BBQ Lab logo hat. You'll be the first person outside of the BBQ Lab to have a BBQ Lab hat. So that's a cool thing that's in that package as well. We also have 3 rubs from Pit Boss. There's the Maple Chipotle, their Bold Burger Rub, and their Fish and Sea Rub. Those are included. We also have a pack of salmon grilling planks from Betterwood Products. That'll be in there. In addition to a set of metal meat claws. If you like to pull your pork using meat claws, this is a great set of metal claws that's included in the package. And one of my favorite barbecue accessories of all time is called the Sasquatch. And if you actually watched our Oklahoma onion burger video, we used it in that video to make our smash burgers. We have one of those included in the package as well. So this package is valued right at $350. And if you want to win this, all you have to do is go down in the description below and click the link. There's multiple ways to enter, and you can find all the ways by clicking that link down there. Now the contest is open from the moment this video posts and then for 7 days afterwards. So if you see this video up, the timer has started and it ends in 7 days. You can find all the details on the contest page. You can find out all the ways to enter on the contest page. And I hope you enter, and I hope you share this with some of your friends. We'd love to find some new viewers, some new people to interact with on our channel as we all get better at outdoor cooking and outdoor living together. So that's the details of the contest. I can't wait to show you all that we have coming up next. There's some things over here outside of the camera shot that you can't see that are coming really soon on the channel. It is going to be so fun. I know you guys are going to love it. You're going to want some of these things that are over here. I guarantee it. So great new reviews coming up, some fantastic recipes as well. We're here to help you win your weekend. So I'm David from the BBQ Lab. I want to say thanks so much for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.